Good morning. This is Lori McMacken, and I have a message for the elementary school reunion gang. First of all, I just came back from Michigan. I have a little cold, so my voice is a little scratchy, but I had such an amazing time seeing everyone and coming together again and just having a good time. Whether we were kids or adults, every time we come together, it's truly a lot of fun. I want to share with you my international ministry. And the reason why I want to share it with you, because I usually don't talk about it unless someone asks about it, is because a couple of people in the class wanted to know more about it. And last year, and so what I'm doing right now is I'm building gratitude wells in India in remote areas where people are suffering from disease and illness because they don't have clean drinking water. It all started last year after my mother passed away of COVID-19. I was donating $25 a month to Save a Child. Save a Child is a local organization that serves the impoverished people of India. And during the pandemic, no one was allowed to work. So starvation started to set in. For only $25 a month, you can feed a family of 5. And so anyways, I was donating that. In the back of my mind, I thought I should send them more money. So after my mother passed, I sent them a bigger check. And I received a phone call from the president of Save a Child, Rick Carlton. And he said, Lori, you sent us enough money to build a well in India. I thought, wow, what a wonderful way to memorialize my mother. So when they sent me pictures of the well, I just can't tell you how much joy I felt that my mother was going to affect these people today and for future generations to come. Unfortunately, I had a girlfriend that passed away like a month after my mother, and I was ready to do her celebration of life. And I thought to myself, I should donate a well in her honor. But this time I wanted to call it a gratitude well because she was a great humanitarian. And so in Hindi, because that's what they speak, Hindi, on the well, it says, my cup overflows with gratitude. So every time they go to the well, they read the quote. And I think about gratitude, and gratitude always brings more joy, more love, more good into your life. And when I received pictures of that well, I just can't tell you how much joy I felt. It was like oxytocin was like flowing through my body, knowing that it was really affecting humanity in a positive way. I couldn't even hide it. I put everything on my Facebook. I put it on my MailChimp. I sent it to all my friends. I was on Zoom and I was showing my friends on Zoom. Before we got off of Zoom, someone Zelled me $1,700, the cost of the well. She said, send this to Save a Child because I want one for my sister who passed away of cancer. And that was it. It was like this train of inspiration started to come in. People started wanting wells. They were inspired to donate a well to India in honor of a loved one. So I think we had 7 wells built at the beginning of the year. Right now, there's 6 wells that are almost finished. And then I have another wave of about 6 wells coming in. So anyways, Kathy Conley and Sandy Bish, they wanted to donate to the wells, and but they didn't want to buy a whole well. They just wanted to donate a little bit of money. And I thought, we could do one for Lessenger Elementary School, and it would be a commemoration for all those who have gone before us. And one day we're going to join them, like Steve Rashowski, who inspired the reunion, and Kirsty Gaskell, Danny Berryman, and I know there's many more that we loved. So I'm gonna show you the water that they're drinking right here and right now. And then I also am going to put out a GoFundMe page in case you are interested in funding, making a donation, but it has to be inspired, only if you feel inspired. This was the first gratitude well that was built for Susie Sherry. And then here is a picture of a movie of the water that they do. They have to walk an hour away. The water and has wells, springs or ponds. miles an hour. About 4 hours to find clean water. So how beautiful that people don't have to walk an hour away just to get dirty water, that it's right in their backyard there. And their bodies can heal from the illness and disease from the bugs they've been drinking. This is one of the donors that gave money for her sister who had passed away from cancer. And here's another donor that I met on the Camino de Santiago de Compostela that bought one for her parents, and a local friends that bought one for their parents. When I went to Save a Child and I talked to them about doing one for the Lessenger Elementary School, they are going to India in another month. And Rick said, you know, we could film the process of building the well from the beginning to the end for the Lessenger Elementary School well. And then we can use that as a prototype to send out to other schools to see if they would like to have a humanitarian project. So the beauty about this project is not only will it be affecting a village today and for future generations to come, but the prototype of the Lessenger Elementary School will go out to other schools in the United States and who knows where else. So they could actually choose to do a humanitarian project of their own, because $1,700 is not a whole lot of money to raise to build a well. This would be the prototype. It would be Lessenger Elementary School, Madison Heights, Michigan, but I think I'd put USA on there also. And then also the class of whoever donates, whether it's 79 to 82 or 77 to 82, whatever it is. But the most important thing is that you feel inspired, that it's inspired donors that donate for a humanitarian purpose, knowing that we are affecting lives today and for future generations to come. So blessings to everyone. I love you all. I'm just so grateful that I grew up in Madison Heights. I went to Lessenger Elementary School, and having such a joyous childhood with you all.